Ah, yes, Groundhog Day. The time of the year when society holds its breath for the reaction of a rodent emerging from a hole to predict the future of our weather. Like, it's 2016, world. We seriously still do this shit? What's going on, world? Just finishing up my last little bit of sex at dawn there. Enjoying the first beautiful day of vitamin D. It is just a tad chilly outside, that's why I'm still wearing my shirt, but oh, this sun feels so nice right now. So, sitting here soaking up some vitamin D while I build up that brain muscle a little bit, and I'm sipping on a nice coffee here. After hearing everyone's concern about the C4 and pre-workout I take, I decided that I'm going to take a whole month off taking my pre-workout. Ever since I started lifting about 10 years ago or so, I've been taking pre-workout periodically. As of the last 4 to 5 years, I've been taking it almost on a daily basis, but I do take around 3 to 5 days off every season from everything. My multivitamins, my vitamins, all my supplements I stop, especially the pre-workout. But I realized that over these last 5 years, I probably haven't given more than a whole week off my pre-workout. So I think, February is a nice short month. I'll give a nice 28 days to just get off the pre-workout, see how my mind and my body can function without it. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I had 2 coffees, I had a lot of motivation and a lot of mental drive to go to the gym, but about halfway through my workout, I was just like, I'm not feeling it right now. So I still managed to push through my workout and I got an effective lift in, but I just wasn't motivated halfway through. I don't know if it's because of the pre-workout or just because where my mental state is at the moment, but that's just where I was. So just gonna do another 10 minutes of reading there, hopefully finish off this book in the next couple days, waiting for UPS to show up with a whole load of t-shirts, and then I gotta go pick up my phone, head to the gym, and I gotta work tonight. So busy day, let's get this day started. So I know some of you guys must be like, bruh, you've been reading this book for like 2 to 3 months now, what's taking you so long? First of all, I'm a very slow reader, but second off, I like to take my time on books, especially books that I know are great resources, like this one here. This one is jam-packed full of great knowledge and great facts. Right here, they're discussing intermittent fasting, and I had to reread this about 2 or 3 times because although I know intermittent fasting through and through and I understand it very, very well, it's stuff like this that hopefully one day if I'm on a podcast or I'm having a discussion with someone that I can easily pull this from my brain because some of this information is amazing here. So stress to death. If an infectious virus doesn't get you, a stressed out lifestyle and an unhealthy diet probably will. Cortisol, the hormone your body releases when under stress, is the strongest immunosuppressant known. Down here. If you want to live long, sleep more, and eat less, to date, the only demonstrable effective method for prolonging mammalian life is severe caloric reduction. So right here, intermittent fasting was associated with more than a 40% reduction in heart disease risk in a study of 448 people published in the American Journal of Cardiology. So right there, a 40% reduction in heart disease. Now, we could probably go find this study and try to see the people that they were testing on to see if they were optimal human beings to start off with. They probably had a shitty diet to start with and then went to intermittent fasting, but this is great. This is amazing information that I like to take my time on and allow it to soak into my head, especially the important parts. When I first start a book, I try to zip through it as fast as I can and find the stuff that's going to be prominent and necessary to me. And that way when I go reread it again, I can take my time on the parts that I know are most optimal for me in my lifestyle, my current situation. Now, an awesome guy who's turned me on to speed reading, again, I don't think I'm going to be effective at this, I'm still trying to work on it, is Charlie. He actually sent me a YouTube video. It was an amazing video discussing how to speed read and a couple techniques on how to get better at speed reading. So if you guys are interested, make sure you go check out this guy. He's a great guy. I believe he's from Switzerland or Sweden, and he's just awesome. He's getting out there in the YouTube world, so make sure you guys go check him out.
Is there a boy in here? Is there a boy?
Okay, boy.
It's a good boy, yeah. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Murphy boy. Oh, Jesus, hello, hello. Yes, boy. Okay, you just want to be on camera, don't you? Okay, let's go. Oh boy, this way. Okay, sit. Sit. I know, it sucks, but you have to learn. Now stay. Stay here. Stay. Stay. Okay, boy, come on. That's our go. So it is 12:52. Stopped eating last night right around 9:30, so I am about 15 and a half hours completely fast. I'm currently at the gym, getting a nice little warm-up going here before I start my push day. Rocking that Life Experiment shirt. Get these only at the HungarianExperiment.com. Discounted price for the next 2 days only. Well, when this video goes up, probably only one more day, so go get your t-shirts now. All right, just walked in the house there. I'm currently loading up some of the footage from today, and I got a nice little package, so holy fuck. All right, just walked in the door there. I'm currently loading up some of the footage from today, and I got a little package here, so let's see what's inside. Bam, there we go. Here's one of the new t-shirt designs that I haven't shown you guys yet. Ostinato Rigore. I'm gonna throw this one on, see what you guys think. So here's caution in white. Oh yeah, I love this. Woo! What do you guys think of that? Would you guys like to see this come out in the next launch? Well, I am now 17 hours completely fasted, only had that little bit of coffee this morning, so time to make some food here. So I'm currently making some homemade guacamole. If you guys are interested, the beautiful one and I experimented around with this a few days ago. You can go check out the video right here. Gonna make up some tortillas, and then I got a bunch of chicken thighs to cook up. I'm gonna start editing this video. And then I gotta load up all those t-shirt pictures to the website. It's like, holy cow, man, not enough time, not enough time. But you always gotta be constantly rigorous. Make sure you're doing everything in your life to the best of your ability. Put 150% into everything you do. Whether you're just making guacamole or whether you're making a video, put all your effort into it, build up your skills and build up your knowledge base, and then things are gonna be easier the next week, the next month, and the next year. Also, because I haven't had my phone or my fitness pal, I have been estimating all my food. I think I've been doing a pretty good job, like on the scale and watching the mirror. My fat levels are staying pretty low. Right now, I don't care if I put on too much fat. Like, I like to stay lean as possible throughout the year while I still am able to put on muscle. I don't think you need to bulk to put on muscle, so that's what I want to display as the Hungarian experiment. So I've just been estimating all my food this last couple weeks that I haven't had my phone, and things have been going pretty well. So like I said, build up your skills and build up the knowledge base, and then when shit happens, like your phone's broken for a couple weeks, it's not that big of a deal because you already have that all up here. Oh, come on, stay. 3:19, I am about to break my fast here. Got some chicken prepped up, I'll cook in a minute. And normally right now I'm having a decent sized protein meal with a nice huge salad. I've been starting that for the 2016, having a nice big salad for one of my meals. But I ran out of spring mix, so I'm gonna make sure I have a nice spinach salad when I get to work tonight. And I'm gonna have all this guacamole right now while I edit up this video here. So currently just over 18, around 18 and a half hours fasted. Just a typical day here with the Hungarian experiment. Time to eat. Almost forgot. Took my 2 scoops of creatine, you guys missed that. Got my nice little thing of multivitamins here. If you guys wanna know what supplements I take, I have a whole video dedicated just to that. It'll pop up right here. Taking 8 of those chicken thighs with me to work, and 4 are gonna be saved for tomorrow. Gonna start munching this right now, but I'm gonna take a bunch of it to work with me. So I remember reading this article about a year or two ago, and it was from the perspective of an owner of a very famous and prestigious restaurant somewhere in New York. I can't remember the name of the actual restaurant, but that's not too important. He got a whole bunch of complaints from customers wondering why, you know, several years ago, people who were regulars, why it was taking an extra 15 to 20 minutes to get tables to leave, and why the place was so much more busier nowadays than it was several years in the past. He actually took his camera footage, his security camera footage, and analyzed the difference between the several different years. And the one thing he found that was the biggest factor in making the tables last a lot longer, making a table that normally took about 20 minutes to sit down, order, and eat, it's taking about 30 to 40 minutes now. And why? It's because of the customers and their cell phones. One thing he noticed is that when customers came and sat down, they didn't bother to look at the menu first. They went straight to their phone, or they did whatever chit-chatting they had to do, uploading crap to Instagram, and then they finally got into their menus and finally started looking at what they wanted to order. So when the server comes to the table for the first instance to ask, what would you guys like to drink? Are you ready to order? They have absolutely no idea what the hell is on the menu because they haven't even glanced at it yet. Now, on top of that, several other factors he noticed is that people wanted to get a lot more pictures done of themselves. Oh, we're at this restaurant. Can you take a picture of us, please? Now, another factor that I've noticed that he discussed as well is the Wi-Fi and the internet. As a server, my job is to take your order and make sure the food comes to your table that you ordered and that you're content with it and that you're enjoying the atmosphere of the restaurant. At my restaurant, at the restaurant that this guy was talking about, nowhere are we advertising that we have Wi-Fi and internet. We have the option, so if you are there, use it, go ahead. Yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago now, I had one of the most arrogant tables ever. Demanding why he couldn't get on the Wi-Fi, physically showing me his phone, telling me to touch his phone and how to find the Wi-Fi for him. I told him, sir, we have Wi-Fi here. If you can get on it, you can get on it. There's no password at all, but that's all I know as a server. I don't know the technology of the Wi-Fi and of the internet of our store. So you're just yelling at me for absolutely no reason. And on top of it, it's taking away time for me getting to other tables and making sure they're happy and content with their food. So people, if you guys are out dining out anywhere, consider not what the server is doing wrong or right, but take a look around at the tables around you. If that restaurant is full, consider that server or waiter is gonna have to spend an extra 2 to 3 minutes on top of every table because people are just ridiculous nowadays. People want pictures taken. People want to put their food into their MyFitnessPal before the server's even there and taking their food order. I do all that stuff. I take pictures of my food for Instagram. I load stuff in MyFitnessPal. But when I go to a restaurant and I sit down first because I am a server and I know what it's like, I don't waste my fucking time and I don't waste the time of other people. That is disrespectful. Most servers are getting paid less than minimum wage. They are working for their tips. So if I have to stand at your table for an extra 2 minutes because you're bitching and complaining about the internet and the Wi-Fi, then that takes away from the tips I could get from other tables. So all I want to say here, guys, is that if you're dining out or you're going to a restaurant, go to that restaurant to eat. Look at the menu. Pick your drinks, pick your food, and then chit-chat. Then go on your phones. That's my little rant about serving. There's gonna be a lot more coming out because people are ridiculous at restaurants. I swear the weather in London has been so sporadic lately. Like, it was like snowing just not even a week ago, and now it's pissing rain. Like, what's going on here? All done work, just need to pick up some gas, and then we're headed off to Good Life to hit up a sauna sesh. Gotta optimize those hormones as much as possible. Boom, 20 minutes at 95 degrees Celsius. Oh, boost my hormones. Alright, well I think that's where I'm just going to end the video for today, so thank you very much for watching another full day of intermittent fasting with the Hungarian experiment. Make sure you guys go check out my talk time playlist, because in there I take about a good 10 to 15 minute sit down where I just explain a lot of things like why I do the sauna and why I believe it's important for boosting your hormones. I also have a lot of videos discussing intermittent fasting, why I avoid using body soap, why I think it's important to eat like our ancestors, and how to conquer your animal instincts. So, if you guys are interested, this is just a full day today of my life. I like to throw little tips and ideas in here, but there's some stuff in here that you will never see in any other video ever again. So make sure you guys watch my full day today videos where I document my full days, but make sure you guys also watch my full talk times. And my vlogs are a little entertaining too, so go check those out. T-shirts are out, so don't forget to go pick up one of those for yourselves, only discounted for another day once this video is live. Also, if you would like to see these blood and hormonal tests get started, and you'd like to support me on my journey as the Hungarian experiment, make sure you go check out the GoFundMe in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.